Hey guys, what's going on? It is Sim Rover. It has been quite some time since my last video. I was, I don't know, I don't really have any good excuse. I was just having a lot going on, and now I felt now was the time to do the part two of the 2000 accessory tickets. Now, there was supposed to be an update, future update, where new accessories would be added, so I was kind of holding off thinking maybe that was coming sooner, and I was wrong. It has not happened. So we're just going to do it. Good news is I have a lot more Brave Soul summons tickets um, to do along the way, which is fantastic. And showing you guys before you here today, we have Charlotte, we have Shusuke, and then from I think his Brave Soul summons tickets, I got these guys, the tag team, Gin and Izuru. That was an amazing pull. I couldn't believe I got that. So that was an off-screen thing, but yeah, I got those two. That was phenomenal. That was pretty crazy. But I'll show you guys here. Um, we got 60 Brave Soul accessory tickets, and we have we're gonna do 1,000 of the premiums in this video. I was kind of farming the points events over the past week or so because the last video I made was about 8 or 9 days ago, thanks to YouTube Studio, because that it tells you how long it's been since you made a video. So I was like, I need to make a video. And on top of that, I'm sure y'all have heard, we coming up in 3 days, or Sunday, I think on Sunday, we are getting another Can't Fear Your Own World banner. And that has Mayuri in it, using the corpse unit as his attacks, which is pretty crazy. And then we got new character models, or maybe they're reused models. They look reused. So, point of the matter is, it's Tsukishima and Ginjo. Now, guys, if you have been saving a lot of spirit orbs, and if you care about PvP, Tsukishima is a must have. He is a must have. There are going to be people spending money on this game, like hundreds of dollars, I'm sure. There's always somebody out there who will do that and more. You know, if they have a good paying job or whatever, they can afford it. They don't care. They're going to spend money because they want to get whatever character max transcended. So Tsukishima, guys, I'm telling you, they're going to go after him. And the reason I'm saying that is basically he is he has invincibility for a brief time at the beginning of a Brave Soul battle. And he has poise, he has flurry, so he's normal attack build, which is what people want, and he has damage reduction uh, for his soul trait, and he has some innate ability. I forgot what it was. It was a 100% um, like paralysis or some one of those kind of things. He gets 100% off, so he doesn't get it. Oh, there's my cat. Thank you. Don't push my hand. Don't touch me. No. No. She's behind the phone. You can't see her. But yeah, people are going to be jumping at the Tsukishima. I'm telling you. Like the 4th of July. Just like how people wanted to get the Riruka or the Kisuke or the Rukia, the Link Slot Potion soul traits. Because people are so stingy on co-op. I'm sorry. I'm going to get on a little soapbox right now. But the people in co-op who say Rukia only, or Riruka only, or Kisuke only a word. Kenpachi, only. I'm like, guys, come off of it. Like, I know you're wanting to be as efficient as possible and not spend a lot of time farming. I get it. My I'm I'm saying this because I do not have Kenpachi. I do not have that Ruka. I do not have that Kisuke. I only have Rukia, the purple link sauce. So um, I'm like, you get what you get, but welcome anybody with open arms. But not everybody's like that. So we have. I'm surprised we've got. I think we've used about two, three. We're getting close to 300 tickets already used, and we have not gotten anything too special. No, not even a 4 star, which is bizarre because normally. Oh, here you go! Yay! Something. Nerd headband. Nerd. Well, that's nice. Just as I started talking about it, the game's like, okay, fine. Here you go. Get a 4 star. You happy? No, I'm not. But I'd be more happy if you give me a 5 star accessory. That would make this video amazing. But that's kind of a hard ask. I am curious though, are you guys going to go all in on this CFYOW? Gosh, that's a long acronym. Summons. You got Genjo and Sugashima, who are normal attack builds. The only strong attack build character, which pretty much are usable to have fun in player versus everyone, is Mayuri. And some people were grumbling, like, oh, if I knew Mayuri was going to come out using his attacks as the corpse unit, I wouldn't have bothered summoning on the corpse unit summons. Well, that doesn't make much sense, does it? Because, guys, then you don't get to play as Charlotte. You don't get to play as. Uh, who else was on the corpse unit? Oh my gosh. I know Izuru was at one point. I'm too lazy to think about it right now. But yeah. Um, I don't know. As y'all know, I don't have a big PvP player build right now. But maybe if I get him, then that's good. Let's go ahead and do a Brave Soul Summons ticket times 10. We're going to do a few of these just throughout the whole video. Okay, we got dumplings. Very nice. Oops. Actually, yeah, no. We're going to spread it out because I want to. That is what she said. Just kidding. Ignore that. But guys, last night was crazy. We had some storms coming through, and it was like your regular thunderstorms with a lot of rain, got some wind, and it happened at nighttime. So, I mean, I got notifications from the AccuWeather app that was saying like, oh, there's severe weather possible, and I was like, okay, but I didn't see the warning whenever I pulled up the AccuWeather app. It was only as a notification blurb when I pulled down my top menu, and so I was like, maybe it's not really going to happen. And lo and behold, we're going to pause on that story. We're going to go to the Brave Soul tickets real quick and do 1 times 10. Gonna hold the suspense to that story. Oh, 4 star. Daddy's Great Whistle. Well, isn't that nice? All right. And resume story. So I woke up at like 12:30 a.m. I thought it was later, and I was like, oh, I don't want to look at my phone because y'all know how whenever you wake up in the middle of the night and your wonderful sleep is interrupted, it's the worst. It's the worst because you're like, all I wanted was a nice sleep of nothing preventing me from having, just straight sleep through the night. Those are the best kind of nights. Um, but no, I woke up at 12:30 a.m. to this. Oh my gosh! Like that thunderstorm. I looked at the radar really quick on my phone, and the serious red part was starting to arrive. And I was like, "Oh crap! This isn't good." And fast forward a couple of minutes, this massive. I kid you not. The room lit up like the 4th of July. Huge lightning, and then this massive, massive thunder shook the entire house. The walls around me, I could hear them shake, and that abrupt, just massive. So I was like, "Holy crap!" The lightning must have struck really close by, and that scared me. That rumble kind of woke me up from a groggy state of waking up to like, "Oh crap! Oh, that's not good." Now the good news is there weren't any tornadoes. They didn't mention any possible, so that's okay. But that was it. And then I was able to go back to sleep, so that was nice. Sometimes it's hard to go back to sleep. It did take me a little bit, but um, it just depends. How about y'all? Do y'all have Are y'all light sleepers, heavy sleepers? Is it easy for you to fall asleep or not? Some people can fall asleep with their head up on a train. And I'm like, I can't do that. That's not possible. Not for me, at least. I have to have something like to lean my head against to make it comfortable. All right, let's pause and do a brave soul. Oh, and we have the times 10 gold. We'll do as the let's do it as a grand finale. Probably should have said that earlier. But here we go. Here we go now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. This is what dreams are made of. Does anybody know what that's from? That was one of my uh, childhood movies I liked to watch. It's called the Lizzie McGuire movie, and at the end of it, it's the climactic scene where Lizzie McGuire finally gets the confidence to perform on stage, and the lead singer, oh crap, okay. But as I'm getting rid of these accessories, the lead singer leaves Lizzie McGuire on the stage, and she starts to sing because the lead singer is like, "Hey, it's your time to shine. You don't need me. Go for it." And so she starts singing, hey now, this is what dreams are made of." So it's just a really cool climactic moment, and I like the song too. Um, that's the only part of the song that I know. I am absolutely horrible at remembering lyrics to songs. Absolutely horrible. Goodness. My throat's kind of dry. I was recording myself for 40 minutes reading a book because it's not on Kindle, or not Kindle, it's not on Audible. And I like to listen to my books, so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to record my own voice. And then I'll listen to me read the chapter. And reading for 40 minutes straight makes your voice, makes it kind of dry. And that's why I have this. Uh, that's what public speakers do. They uh, they have some, like, water bottle next to them, and it helps your throat become better. Hello, kitty. Okay, I need to stop getting distracted. Fun fact about Sim Rover: I have ADHD. which means my thoughts jump around quite a bit, and I have to try fairly hard to focus on something. Now, I don't have ADHD as severely as some other people do. I'm pretty good at being organized and whatnot, but it just means I have to try a bit harder than other people do. So, that's a fun fact. And now Revi is at my leg. I'm sitting on my couch. Revi. Nope. Okay. Do I... Oh, that accessory is going to get maxed out. Feel free to skip this part if you want to. I know I would if I was watching a YouTube video. But if you like hearing my little side stories that I talk about in between, please indulge yourself and continue watching. Perfect, yay. Okay, now we can resume. Yay! Have you all ever seen the British baking show? Whenever they do the countdown before the round begins, they go 3, 2, 1, break. That one guy says break. I find it pretty funny. But also, recently, I have been trying to get my hands on a PlayStation 5. Now, this is a big deal, guys. I kid you not. This is a big deal for me. So I'll give you a history of the game consoles we've had. We've had Game Boy, Black and White, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy SP, Nintendo 64, GameCube, Wii, PS2, Xbox 360, DS, DSi, 3DS, then what else? Xbox One, Xbox One S, and Xbox One X. So far, the only time we had a PlayStation was for PS2. And I just felt like, oh, Xbox is the better one to stick with. So, stuck with it through Xbox 360 and Xbone. So, for the longest time, I've kind of been an Xbox person. And then I recently asked myself the question, why am I an Xbox person? I mean, what's really drawing me to it? Well, one, like Xbox One X was the most powerful console at the time, and so I felt I valued graphics more so than, a PS4 Pro, which was not as powerful. And I didn't care much for exclusives at the time. I was all about graphics, graphics, graphics. And then, whenever the PS5 and Xbox Series X stuff started happening, I started to question, after looking at Xbox One, Xbox Series X, it doesn't have many exclusives. Yes, it does have Game Pass going for it. Yes, it does have backwards compatibility going for it. Lots of backwards compatibility. It doesn't have streaming past games like PS Plus has, but the backwards compatibility is great, and I already have a lot of games that I need to beat on that, and I already have an Xbox One X, so I've come to the conclusion that I am going to value exclusivity more so this time for a console. And let's pause and do a Brave Soul tickets times 10. Yeah, like, oh, I thought that was going to be a 5-star one. Looked like it. But I've just been kind of wowed by the number of exclusives, like, Spider-Man Morales. Spider-Man, like, I haven't played either one, Spider-Man or Morales. Because I've never had a PlayStation since PS2. So, oh, I have had a PSP. Yeah, PSP. Oh, and we have a Nintendo Switch. My brother got a Wii U kind of thing. But yeah, I like Kinna and the Bridge of Spirits, God of War. The Warrior series tends to stick towards PlayStation only, and there's Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like, there's so much fun stuff that's on PlayStation, and I'm realizing now. I know it's been a while before I realized it, but I'm like, there aren't that many games on exclusive games on Xbox that I like, and there's more on PlayStation. And this time, PlayStation is at a level where I think they're more consistently staying maintaining FPS 60 kind of thing than Xbox, even though there's more teraflops on the Series X. Um, I'm finding out that the PS5 is actually, comparable. It's they're on the same level pretty much. Maybe they both have their own problems. I haven't looked in the PS5 into the PS5 very much on what problems they have on it. And I know you PS5 players who've gotten a PS5 may have very well encountered them. Like I have an LG CX TV, and it had a problem. I bought the Xbox Series X and I returned it, and it was having some problem with the connectivity because of the VRR, and apparently you had to turn it off, and I didn't know that. You had to turn off certain video settings on the Xbox to be able to play games that, first of all, didn't have VRR and stuff like that. So um, I felt like it was too finicky to have to do that kind of thing. And so I'm hoping the PS5, I won't have to do that. I may have to. I don't really know. But I think I'm going to be pretty excited to play on the PS5. And it has more exclusives that I'll be excited for. And I may finally get around to understanding why so many people like the PS5. All right, pause. We're gonna do times 10, and then we'll have one last Brave Soul times 10 after that. We're gonna do some more premium. Oh, yes. Tension die. That's nice, but nothing new from it. We're almost to the end. We're gonna stop at 625. I wrote it down this time, so I didn't have to try to remember it. That's one thing about ADHD. Being able to set reminders or write on stuff or use an app on my phone to, make a to-do list or something, that is more effective for me to be able to get stuff done. So something like a ALEXA device, and I spell her name out because some of you might have an ALEXA or a ECHO, depending on the trigger, the keyword you're using, the wake word. But you can set reminders, and that literally has helped me a lot. Uh, Whenever I do utilize it. I don't always utilize it, but it's good. You guys should try it out. You may already do that. Okay, so we will do this. One more of these, and then we're going to go do was it the last Brave Soul? Yeah, okay, last one. And then once we get to the very end, 625 tickets left over, we will go to yours. Nothing special from these. What can you do? What would you do for a Klondike bar? All right, we are in the almost in the last 100. This has been, oh yay! The premiums gave a 4-star. Dumplings. Dumplings are good. I'm hungry. I did my workout. So, guys, I've been doing P90X. I'm trying to get in shape. Can you see my face is getting slimmer ish? I can kind of tell. It has been 29 days, 28 or 29 days. I'm coming up on 30 days. So the program is a total of 90 days. And so I've done almost 30 days. So by now I built a habit, a routine of doing it, which is fantastic. And I feel better. I guess my mood's better. And I recover from moments of being down more quickly. And I'm able to maintain more consistent positivity, or and I can lift things more longer. Like I can lift them heavier objects for longer periods of time and recover more quickly after putting them down and then go grab another object that's heavy. Like whenever it comes down to below freezing here, we have a bunch of plants in our backyard. And so um, I was so surprised my endurance from lifting plants one after another, back and forth, had improved phenomenally. So P90X really does work. So if you guys want to try it, just so you know, I wouldn't really recommend it if you're 230 pounds or more. I'd say if you're at 230, I think that's a good weight to be doing P90X. It's just whenever you're watching them do the workouts, they're doing so much more than you will ever be able to do at the beginnings, like phase one and phase two, which are the first 60 days of the workout of the program. Um, you're not going to be able to do everything that they're doing. And like, even though I want to so much to do what they're doing, um, you can't. And so you just have to, be like, at this point in time, I currently struggle with. And you just say, you don't say I can't, I'm not able to do it. You say I currently struggle with, is what Tony says. He's the host of the P90X workouts. So keeping that mindset, I just keep, oh, 4-star. Yay. No 5-star though. Okay. And oh crap. Really? I knew this was going to happen. But no biggie, because all we need to do is one of them. But yeah, I feel pretty good. I can feel my legs are getting slimmer. Now my weight has not changed too much. I'm like 191. More like one floating between 191 and 195. I want to get down to 180, and it's been like almost 30 days, and not even 2 pounds has gone down. So I'm like, eh. All right. Last multi of the premiums, we have done a total with part one video I posted before. Oh, look at that. 4-star. And part two is a total of 2,000 accessories. And 2,000 accessories, did it get us a 5-star accessory? No, it did not. It gave us very few 4-star ones, but yeah, that's what 2,000 gets you. So now you know. And let's go ahead and do the final times 10 golden ones. It'd be nice to get a 5-star one. No. It's really hard to ask for a 5-star accessory because, they're so rare. But hey, there we go. We've done 2,000. That's insane. And so the next video you're going to see from me will be for the CFYOW summons, which is coming up on Sunday. And that'll be exciting. Look forward to that, guys. Hope you all are excited for it as well, because I certainly am. But if that's anything, guys, remember, this is Simmer over here, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Ciao, ciao.